summer's morning in the field and by Glenarm, there were two young fellas resting, having toiled their father's farm, when a tall gentleman rider came approaching from the south, saying, "Brothers, pray hear me out. Our country's called Ireland, it's the garden of the earth, and I've dreamed of a future where our people know their worth, and our laws are written by reason, not landlords, kings or priests. You can have this, boys, if you come with me."
Protect families! No to vote! Aid to work!
Everybody wants freedom, and came the two replies. But more people fear treason, the redcoats and their spies. But the tall rider embraced them. "I have true men in Belfast. I am Henry, I'll be faithful to the last."
And the proud armies of Ulster, they boast 20,000 men, from the dark alleys of Belfast, north down in Antrim's glens. Sure, we rose yesterday morning and we laid the gauntlet down, and tomorrow, boys, we'll enter Antrim town.
Our country's called Ireland, it's the garden of the earth, and I dreamed of a future where our people know their worth, and our laws are written by reason, not landlords, kings or priests. You can have this, boys, if you come with me.
Future! No to vote! Vote no to vote!
With their legs trembling before them, they stormed the barricades. Let our proud nation adore them, every man there knew his fate. There were no rifles or cannons or wages from the crowd, but the redcoats stood in line and shut them down.
From the dark Belfast mountains, the rebels they laid low. In the dark water-lit cottage, young Henry he did go. There were no French boats approaching, or allies from the south, but not a word of doubt came out of Henry's mouth.
So cold, tired and hungry, young Henry made his vows. "From your proud mothers I stole you, and I won't desert you now. We're sons of the Republic, not planters but free."
And we had an unbelievable response. Everyone seems to be on the same page when it comes to what they're doing to the referendum. Everybody knows that they're taking away the protection of mother and woman, and why they're not doing it for good reasons, they're doing it for nefarious reasons. They're taking away the protection of women, meaning that the Constitution won't be obligated to financially support women. And we're going around, everybody's on board, nobody trusts the government. We were in Fermoy today, we got a fantastic response there. A lot of people, they don't even take the flyer from us because they already have their mind made up, they're going to vote no. The other thing with the family, they're trying to replace family with durable families, meaning anything. Meaning, do you guys know the word throuple? Well, you might know couple, and that might bring it together, it might click for you there. Roger O'Gorman was going on about throuples. This whole gender bender theory is... that's very pleasant, thank you very much. Sorry. So, we're finding very few people, except for that man that just passed right there, 95% positive. Lads, we're going all around the country. We're off to a great start, and I'm sure we're going to continue with the same reception. We're going to hit every county if we can. We only have 2 weeks, but like I said, the momentum, the people are they don't trust the government. I had a lot of conversations yesterday about COVID. People bringing up COVID as an example why not to trust the government. So lads, just wish us luck as we go. We're having a great time already. We're camping as we're going. We're getting to see our beautiful country. So we're getting a lot in. Andy, do you want to speak next?
Thank you, Ross. And I just want to say thanks to all the crew as well, who's given up and dedicating their lives into saving our constitution, of what's left in our constitution. That this is the kind of nationwide campaign that's needed. Now everybody's feeling very positive about this, but we can't rest on our morals. We have to get out and bring as much information to the public as possible. And, you know, fair play to the lads, like, you know, it's not going to be an easy journey. This is a very, very militant-minded journey, because we want to travel into every town we possibly can in 2 weeks. My record, I've done 100 towns in 30 days before. We're trying to break that record and do 100 towns in 2 weeks so that we can try and save mothers and our family and our constitution. So it's going to take its toll on us. But I did write a speech, and I do want to read it out here. Dear fellow citizens of Cork, I stand before you today with profound sense of purpose and urgency. As we gather here in unity and solidarity, we embark on a journey that is not just about the present, but about the future of our families and society. In just a few short days, on the 8th of March, our nation will be confronted with a decision of paramount importance. A decision that will reverberate through the annals of history and shape the course of our nation for generations to come. It's a decision that goes to the heart of who we are as people, a decision that strikes at the core of our values and beliefs. We are here today to launch the No to Both campaign, a movement dedicated to standing firm in defence of traditional family, unity and sanctity of motherhood in our constitution. Our crew of 7 leaders, fuelled by unwavering determination, guided by unwavering principle, will embark on a journey across Ireland into towns, villages, armed with leaflets, banners, boards, to spread awareness and rally support for our cause. But let us be crystal clear about what is at stake here. This referendum is not merely about legal jargon and technicalities. It is about the very essence of family, about the sacred bond between mother and child, about the foundational values that have sustained our society for centuries. We refuse to stand idly by as politicians and special needs groups seek to redefine the very fabric of our society. We refuse to accept a future where the significance of motherhood is diminished and the traditional family unit is eroded. Our message is simple yet profound. Mothers matter. Families matter. The future of our nation matters. We call upon every citizen of Cork, every citizen of Ireland to join us in defence of our values, in defence of our families. We stand on the principles of history. Let us remember the sacrifice of those who have come before us, who fought and bled to protect the values we hold dear. Let us draw inspiration from their courage, their resilience as we confront the challenges of our times. Together, let us send a resounding message to those who seek to undermine our principles. No to both. Let us ensure that the voices of mothers, the voices of families, are loud and clear on the 8th of March and beyond. In closing, I urge each and every one of you to stand firm, to stand united, to stand on the right side of history. Together we can protect the sanctity of motherhood, safeguard the traditional family unit, and ensure a future where our values endure for generations to come. Thank you very much. So, as we all know, the 8th of March is on Mother's Day, and this being a Catholic country and us being Christians, we decided to theme our campaign as blue. Blue for the Mother Mary, because she is our mother, she is our protector, and this is who we need to return to the Holy Family, who is a great example and who has been an example throughout our Irish culture. So thank you very much. Thanks for coming to listen to us, and let's go out and give it our all and save our country and our constitution. Éire go Bra. Alan, do you want to say anything?
Hello everybody, thank you very much for coming out today. Thank you very much for supporting the Vote No campaign. And once again, our constitution is under attack by the government. Every single referendum this government has had over the past 15 to 20 years has had devastating effects on our country. Repeal the 8 is a perfect example of where it said abortion would be a rare occurrence. Yet, last year alone there was 10,000 abortions, which is nearly the equivalent of a genocide in some countries. And this is why, whenever the government pushes towards a yes, or tells us to vote any certain way, it's better to question them. Every single political party in this country, Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil, Greens, People Before Profit, Sinn Féin, all of them are pushing for a yes vote. To remove the word woman out of the constitution, to change the word family to dual relationship. What does dual relationship even mean? Can a man have a dual relationship with a cat? Can a man have a dual relationship with a child? Yes, it is that sick. It is that sick. Question everything. Because from what I've seen, we can't trust a word this government is saying to us at the moment. Our country is being absolutely destroyed. We have a cost of living crisis, a homeless crisis, a housing crisis, a mental health crisis. All of these being created specifically over the past 20 years as the government continues to attack our country to fulfil EU obligations. It's time to say no. It's time to protect our families. It's time to protect the women of this country. And let's all stand together and do what is right and vote no! Anyways, guys,
No!
Anyways, guys, we'll be travelling all across the country. I believe we'll be heading towards Kerry today. Then after that, we'll be going up towards Limerick, Galway, Mayo, Donegal, Cavan, Leitrim, Westmeath, Meath, Kildare, Dublin. We'll be going all across the country. We've had a fantastic response so far. People are giving us back leaflets, basically saying, save the paper, we're already voting no. And I think it's time that we do deserve a win in this country. The Irish people do deserve a win. And it is time to really take any changes or any matters in relation to our constitution seriously, because whatever is good, what is left of this country is quickly being taken away from us, and the only people who can fight back are the people who are aware of what's happening, will ignore the bullshit that they're telling us, won't fall by the labels that they're calling us, like this whole far-right Nazi nonsense. Like, the only Nazis in this country are Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil, Sinn Féin, People Before Profit, and I think they've proven that over the past 4 or 5 years, like with the political oppression and preventing people from having a voice in this country and going out and doing what they believe is right for their families and for their lives. And I think it's time to say enough is enough. We are the Irish people. we're living in this country for thousands of years. A lot of us here have bloodlines to go back that fought in various wars all across this island, from the Battle of Kinsale to the War of Independence, and never forget that blood that runs through. And thank God we are the fighting Irish, and let's keep fighting. Cheers, folks.
Anybody else want to come up and say a few words? Anybody else? Great, Shannon. Well done.
How's it going, lads? My name is Shannon. So I'm a mother of 3 children. I've carried 6 babies altogether. And let me tell you, only I can do that, no man can do that. So a little bit about the Vote No campaign. So if someone came into the country and they identified as a polyamorous, non-monogamist, and they basically liked to do anything with anyone, if they have people at home that they like to do things with, they can invite them into the country as their extended family, because they are a polyamorous, non-monogamist. So this is an absolute disgrace, the fact that anyone can enter the country, have multiple wives, husbands, whatever, and call themselves a durable relationship and get the word woman taken out of the Constitution. Only women can do what women can do. I can give birth, no man can give birth.
Never will I, though.
No.
I think they're going for a march now, aren't
So lads, I think everyone's going for a march right now. But there's just one last thing I forgot to mention. Another half an hour. How are we going to keep it going?
We need more speakers.
We need more speakers. But lads, one point that I forgot to mention.
Fiona, will you speak? Ross, Fiona will speak.
Hi folks, just, the clause in the Constitution that they want us changed about the woman in the home. The clause that's in the Constitution about the woman in the home, it never prevented a woman from working. How many thousands of women have been working with this clause in the Constitution? That clause is only there to protect women that choose to be a full-time mother, but women still have the freedom to work. So, there's a lot of spin going around about this, but taking this out of the Constitution doesn't suddenly give women the freedom to work, because women have been working all along. It's just to protect a woman's rights to stay in the home if she chooses to. So, just cut the lies and the spin that the government and the media have been, just cut through the spin and lies that the media and the politics have been propagating, because the Constitution, the article in the Constitution about the woman's place in the home, doesn't bar her from working, because women have been, married mothers have been working, single mothers and married mothers have been working for decades with this clause in the Constitution. So it doesn't stop women from working, it just gives women the option to stay at home if they so choose to be a full-time mother. So I think that's very important that people get that straight in their heads. Okay.
Lads, I'm going to hand it over to, what's your name? Fiona, but I want to make one point I forgot to make the last time. When we're going around handing out flyers, one of the things that people could all agree with, why are they changing, taking the words woman out of the Constitution when they can't even tell you what a woman is? And we were in Yall yesterday. Oh shit, I just after stealing her words. But lads, that lady that was previously speaking, she mentioned they're based on lies. One of the lies they say is in the Constitution it says the woman's place is in the home. It does not say that in the Constitution. They're only saying this to incite the anger in women to fight against men. Men are not keeping women down. Women can do, as that lady just said, women are free to do whatever they want, take and choose whatever profession they wish. And I'm going to hand it on to Fiona right now.
Hello. Well,
Up the Irish! Okay, over a couple of days I've been studying durable relationships, and I'm not going to bore you with what it is, but it's basically my best friend, if I die tomorrow morning, could actually come and take everything from my children. Do you know, that's how durable it is. Because she would have a longer relationship with me. Durable means long time. Think of the bunny in the Duracell. Right. Basically, if anyone votes yes or you don't vote no, you got to remember women lose all their rights that is protected by the Constitution. Every single right you have as a woman is gone. Because for years, women, if they needed a change in the Constitution, they would go to court, they would get it, and they would update the Constitution. Like people that worked for the civil servants, if they got married, they had to leave. They went into court, they sorted it, they could go to work. Right? Everything can be changed with just a small... We don't need a referendum. We don't need to waste 20 million euros that could go to better causes, like the children that were up in Dublin the other day that are waiting months instead of buying paper out of it. Women can have children, like she said. I'm a mother of 5. And I've had my husband there with me when I was having them. Let me tell you here, he wouldn't have a baby. And I don't think he would have one. Do you ever see man flu? Okay? And as a country that our families have fought and died for, I know my grandfather did, or my great-grandfather did, we need to protect what they gave us as our inheritance. This is what... And we need to have the same inheritance for our children and their children and the children that come after that. Okay? This is Ireland. We are different. We are the fighting Irish. And we need to show those up in the Dáil that they are not taking control of us anymore.
All right, guys, does anybody want to have say here? Anybody from... Sure.
Ladies, gentlemen, not one of us want to be here today. Not one of us. We would rather be at home. But why are we here? For one simple reason. Because we are at war. Simple as. We see a lot of anger thrown at those who stands up and speaks out on the destruction of Éire. Most of this anger is from the establishment and its puppets. They try portraying nationalists as some sort of far-right anti-establishment organisation, when all we are mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters. We are not anti-establishment, but we are trying to bring the establishment back to where it should be. Minimum control over we the people. Politicians, journalists, NGOs, Marxists and the Irish Republican Socialist Movement. Why does Irish Socialists hate us so much? Simply because they grew up with anger and hatred in their hearts. They learn more about hating the British than loving their own kin and embracing the uniqueness of the Irish culture and nation. What exactly is a nation? Nations are formed because there's a collection of people who share a common culture, history, language, ethnicity, religion, morals and ethics. These people then agree to form a nation because despite the vast array of differences between individuals, they all have enough in common to believe that what they share is a general vision of what's best for this nation. A nation dies when its people no longer recognises the importance of family and also forgets the basic principles of their ancestors who created this nation. They have simply lost their connection to what our ancestors fought and died to protect, Ireland's unique culture and heritage. And most importantly, our right to be a free, sovereign nation and protect our indigenous peoples from any further plantations. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask to stand up, speak out, and make sure you stand up for your country, because right now our country is dying. And we need all the Irish Indigenous people to reach out and start speaking out, because we have to protect our country. We do. And there's many immigrants who stands here with us today, not because they're anti-immigration, but they know if Ireland dies to this globalist ideologies, there will not be a safe place left for them. Éire go bra.
So what I want to ask is, do we understand what a republic is? A republic is an idea that we all understand, we all have, or we don't truly understand it. And a republic is a contract between a state and a people. Now, I believe that the contract between the what's known as the Irish state and the Irish people has been broken, and very, very thoroughly broken. But it was only ever an idea. It's an idea we still have. But I believe, even if you look at the paperwork from the 1919 Constitution forward, there have been several hoodwinking processes going on, and all the time we're being robbed of what was originally a strong idea of what is the contract. It's individual rights. The state has no right to interfere with you as an individual. That is absolutely tantamount to what a republic is. So the republic, the contract for the republic has been broken. We have to claim our own republic, because it's an idea. It's an idea in our heads, and we must pursue it, because we know that the people up in Dublin, in the Dáil, are not pursuing it. They're pursuing the very opposite, to rip this nation to pieces. And you can see, for example, just one example, our so-called Garda Commissioner is ex-MI5. What is a British intelligence agent doing running our Gardaí? Thanks.
Lads, I was just informed on the 3rd of March there's a women's march at Garden of Remembrance at 1 p.m. Alright. Lads, anyone else want to speak? Anybody else want to speak?
Dia Gulair, Mission Gaelgore, agus Tassulagum Gaelgori Ballyha Unshaw, agus le fodder an law, ta an Mastigum Bunrocht na Hearden. Agus ta Bunrocht na Hearden, ag tourt an Takiutan Dunamana, agus Kaimid on 40 Hassif, agus an Noctul law de Mida Marta, Kaimid Votal Neil an law shin. So big scupper on scale, agus Gassasmid on Ford Gulair. Sinead.
Any takers, lads? Any takers? Hey, where's Jor? Jor Delaney.
I just thought it. No, I want to ask
you. So lads, all we know, right, is that there is an attack on our Constitution. There is an attack on our Constitution. It's simple as this. And we now have to make sure that every man, woman votes no on March the 8th. Because if we don't protect the Constitution, we're as good as screwed. Now, I would love more women to speak? Is there any women willing to speak in regards?
He identified.
No, come over, no better man. Absolute legend, Noel.
I identify as a woman, so I'll talk. In case you haven't noticed, quite cynically, March the 8th is also International Women's Day. So the government has chosen March the 8th on purpose because it's International Women's Day. Now, I have the privilege of telling you that I've just come back from Bolivia and Peru, and I can tell you that women are not second-class citizens in those countries. What's being done in this country is not just an attack on the Constitution, it's an attack on the family. It's an attack on the standard family of a mother, father and children. They want to re-identify what a family means. A family can be two men with their kids, it can be two women with their kids, it can be three men with their kids, it can be two women and one man with their kids. They want to change the meaning of family in this country through the Constitution. If they take out this Article 42 from the Constitution, it actually takes away rights from women. It takes away the possibility of children's allowance for starters, because that was given to women to help them to stay at home to look after the kids. It also takes away the possibility of a carer's allowance. It takes away the possibility of getting any kind of allowance for child minding. So there's a whole range of possibilities. If you remove this article from the Constitution, there's a whole range of possibilities of different rights and benefits being removed from women who choose to stay at home. So it's not as straightforward as the government would have you believe. And of course, we know that many government ministers have been caught lying. The Constitution doesn't say a woman's place is in the home. The Constitution states that the state acknowledges the importance of the woman staying at home. And if women had a choice, many women would stay at home. This has been proven in all the Swedish, Danish and other countries like that. When they gave them full equality a long time ago, women chose to stay at home with their kids, and they chose female mainly roles like mothers, like teachers, like nurses. By default, they chose those roles when they were given full equality decades ago. That's proven. So what you're being told is a bunch of lies. Vote no, no, please.
Hey lads, I think we're going to march now. We're going up to the Grand Parade. Andy, do you want to say your last words? Yeah, no, you want to say that there. How are we going to go? Put on the floor. Yeah, just... Lads, just one more speaker here.
Well, how are you lads? It's nice to see a big crowd up in Cork. I don't usually speak, but this is something that's fairly close to my heart. So, about 11 years ago, I had a kid that actually passed away. And I had a kid passed away inside in an Irish hospital. And they're talking about taking away care from this Constitution and taking the word mother out, and the word family unit. Well, I won't be here today only for the mother of my kid and the family unit that we had. So if you want to start going down the road and taking away the rights of mothers and the rights of families in this country by telling lies, it's not going to fly. So just for the wording within the Constitution, it does not say that a woman's place is in a home. what it says is that each and every family member, including the woman, has duties at home. And that's to take care of their kids, put dinner on the table, whatever else. This government want to take that, their obligation out of the Constitution in my eyes. So they don't have to actually give any state care to those mothers that may be coming across difficult times or whatever else. And further down the line, when you go to court and you're looking for that care, they're not there to be. They're not going to be obliged to give it to you. And a big thing for me is everyone is looking past is family law. So if I have a child in the morning with a girl, and I spend a year and a half in that child's life, and then the next man that may come along and build a relationship with that woman and spends 5 years with that child, who has the durable relationship? Am I that child's father or is the other guy? These are questions that need to be answered. Nobody seems to be asking them, and there's certainly nobody answering them. So that's why I'm here today, and I'm sure that's why everyone else is. I don't have much else to say, lads, only let's take it on and keep on fighting these fuckers.
So, okay, we're going to do a march here now, so if we can get the banners up front for the march, and if people can hold it, and we'll walk behind the banners then. And if anybody wants to hand out leaflets on their way out, you can get a few off me here, no problem at all. Right. Who wants this? This anybody?
Do you want to say something, yes?
Alright, do you want to keep going?
Do you know what, I might finish it for now then.
You go ahead, bro.
We'll pop on there.
Alright.
Yeah. Look, I'm not a speaker by any means. I'm just a mother and a grandmother. And I've been speaking to people over the last week or two, asking them what did they know about the referendum. And to my astonishment, no one seems to know what's going on. And this is all what the government are planning for, to keep the people ignorant to what is really going on. And not they say knowledge is power, by God it is. So whoever's looking at this today, please just sit for a few minutes, try and catch up, do a bit of research into, because we don't have much time. Just sit down and listen and what they say, listen to both sides of the story, as they say, but we're not getting both sides of it. They can't tell us what a durable relationship is. They can't tell us what a woman is. So please, for anyone that's listening to this today, sit, listen, educate yourselves, because this is very important for your daughters, your granddaughters, your sons. If you're Irish, then this is very important for all of you.
This lady leaves it there,
No, go marching so. It's alright.
Are you?
Live streaming, yeah.
Alright, better put them in now and here.
He has twice, like.
We've been out with the road, really.
Oh no, 8th of March.
Just mind meeting you.
Alright guys, so we're just organised, we're just getting set up for a little march here now at the moment, so we're just getting the crowd just to come around to the side here, and we shall start marching then. So
vote no! 8th of March. No to vote. No. Oh, Roshina Bahawaya, oh, Roshina Bahawaya, oh, Roshina Bahawaya, Anisha Hukam Pauri, oh, Roshina Bahawaya, oh, Roshina Bahawaya, oh, Roshina Bahawaya, Anisha Hukam Pauri. Vote no, 8th of March. Protect your family.
right, how's it going?
Vote no, 8th of March, and protect your family. Keep mothers in the Constitution.
How is it going?
Protect your ma in the Constitution and vote no. Vote no, 8th of March. Protect your mother. Keep her in the Constitution.
No, no, no!
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 Vote no, no, no!
No, no, no!
I need a vote, so I need a chance for this. I'm working on it. What is it? Chair, have you got a chance? Chair told you was getting arrested there. Vote no, 8th of March. Protect your family.
Oh, sorry for that.
Protect traditional family values and vote no. Vote no, 8th of March. Protect Irish families and vote no. Vote no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I said.
Vote no.
Vote no, guys.
Vote no!
Vote no, 8th of
No,
March.
no, no!
Protect mothers in the Constitution.
Vote no!
Vote no, 8th of March. Protect families in the Constitution. Vote no, 8th of March. Protect mothers in the Constitution.
A sign.
Vote no, 8th
Sorry,
of March.
There's much of a crowd up the other side.
I don't know, I must up there. No, 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 Vote no, 8th of March. Vote like your family depends on it, because it does.
Protect your family's future!
Vote no for your family's future. Protect your family. Vote no to vote. Vote no to keep mothers in the Constitution. Vote no to protect the family. Vote no. We do not trust the government. Do not trust them.
It's based on lies, lads. Based on lies. They're telling people it says in the Constitution that a woman's place is in her home. It does not say that. They know they're going to incite a reaction from women, and they're having on International Women's Day. They are liars.
Sounds funny myself. How are you? Sure, tipping away. Yeah, tipping. How are you now? How's it going? How's things?
The greater good and inclusivity and all the rest of it.
Some crowd, isn't
all
it?
they're doing is destroying our country.
You know?
You can all see it. We're going around. We're talking to people. Nobody's having any of it. Only a very tiny fraction, a very tiny percentage. Everybody can see through at this stage.
Vote no, 8th of March. Protect your family. Vote no, 8th of March. Protect your family. Vote no, 8th of March. Protect your mother. Vote no, 8th of March. Protect your family. Vote no, 8th of March. And protect your mother. No to vote. Put me up on YouTube. Mothers are protected in the Constitution. Vote no, 8th of March. Families are protected in the Constitution. Vote no, 8th of March.
Oh, you know. Like the old sticker. Vote no.
Vote is no. The only vote is no. The only vote is no. The only vote is no. No to vote. Vote no, 8th of March. Protect your family. Vote no, 8th of March. And protect mothers. Protect your child's future. Vote no, 8th of March. Protect your family. Vote no, 8th of March. Protect mothers.
Ah, good crowd, all right,
No to vote. No to vote.
Yeah, he was like, slow it down.
Vote no, 8th of March. Protect your family. Vote no.
And there appears to be another march occurring just up the street here. And we appear to be walking right into the middle of it. So it'll be interesting to see how it's going.
Protect mothers in the Constitution. Vote no, 8th of March. Vote no, 8th of March.
Oh, jeez.
Public place, keep going, lads. Right, sorry. Vote no, 8th of March. No. 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 Vote no, 8th of March. Vote no, 8th of March. Vote no, 8th of March.
To other people, because
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
You can't like show them back to You're all hands free.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Vote no, 8th of March. Protect the family unit. Vote no, 8th of March. Protect motherhood.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Michael's set up down there.
Yeah, sounds out.
Yeah, Michael Lee and myself and Derek Bly are speaking down below. If I've any breath left. That's why I said it was good to have the two.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like Jesus. I feel like we're on the hill there waiting for Mel Gibson to come over and
I know the pick a fight.
I do. Vote no, protect the mother in the home. Oh, you're done for, boy. You're done for.
Ireland has been going through something of an identity crisis for decades. But it's only really now people are becoming aware of it. This is simply because so much of what has traditionally been known as the Irish identity, traditionally known for centuries, have been quickly eradicated in a short space of time. Religion, family, and a sense of community were all core pillars of the Irish identity that swayed the direction of our wonderful nation. But our desire for our national sovereignty and the protection of our unique identity has been frowned upon in recent years. There seems to be no more Irish pride in our communities. The international criminals have made us care more about the world's problems than that of the local community problems, while the Irish family unit struggles to heat their homes and feed their children. The politicians and journalists tell us it's our duty to take in an unlimited number of economic migrants, many of them without any vetting. The progressive vision of Irish politics has gone virtually unchallenged for decades. That is until 2020 reared its ugly head. The COVID crisis, combined with a massive increase in immigration, has caused a near universally held consensus of what Irish political system should look like. All the parties pushing all the same international policies while ignoring community and national policies for years. But in the last 4 years there's been a growing ever more vocal discontent. What exactly is a nation, you may ask? Well, nations are formed because there's a collection of people who share a common culture, history, language, ethnicity, religion, morals and ethics. These people then agree to form a nation because despite the vast array of differences between individuals, they all have enough in common to believe that what they share is a general vision of what's best for their people. A nation dies when its people no longer recognises the importance of family and also forgets the basic principles of their ancestors that who created the nation. What is a nation? Well, it's simply shared culture, history, language, ethnicity, religion, morals, ethics. These are the things that make a nation and a people. But thanks to private school Marxist indoctrination, if you ask a young person what are Irish values and morals, they will list buzzwords like tolerance, diversity, inclusion and equality, like they are reading a brochure created by a multicultural corporation. Ask them what Irish culture is and they will say that we are multicultural, which by definition means there's not just one, but multiple foreign cultures. Replacing the native Irish culture your ancestors struggled so hard to preserve. None of these say anything about what makes the Irish people unique, what we believe, who we are, and who we wish to be. So people are rejecting these answers, and so too the progressive Marxist post-national future that's been prescribed to them. This is a war right now that we face as a nation. The war is an identity crisis. Questions that should be asked are, who are we? And should we fight to preserve the identity, nationality and culture and race that our ancestors fought and died to protect? What kind of country do we want to be going forward is totally up to the Irish people, not the internationalists. The Irish establishment would like us to believe that the neoliberal progressive future of modern Ireland, that the communist 15-minute smart prison utopia is inevitable, written in stone, but it's not written in stone. It is written in chalk.
and chalk can be erased at any time. I can't tell you what the future of this country is going to be, but for the first time in my life, people are starting to ask the right questions, and that is the first step to making real change a possibility. Éire go bra.